Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode number 594. Yeah, we're just here chilling. I was on Heck and Steve's podcast earlier today. That was cool. That should be coming out. You can check out his channel, Heck and Steve. Uh, interview that he did with me. It was fun. He's a cool cat. But yeah, that'll be on his channel. I'm on there. I also did a wrestling thing with him. It was fun. Just talk about wrestling. I'm gonna do that with Gabe this weekend at some point. I know Backlash is this weekend. I keep forgetting, but it is. I think it's on Saturday. It'll be today when this comes out. It comes out at like noon because it's in France or some bullshit. Uh, yeah. Where what is it in France where the naked people dance? There's a hole in the wall where the people see it all. Something like that. If I remember correctly, I'm not really good on my history and anything across the pond. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm just here being a lazy piece of shit, hating my life. But what's new? I'm really craving peanut butter right now, and I'm hoping the one we have there that says natural has sugar in it because I'm wanting some sugar. Baby, I want some sugar, baby. Nah. We had some other peanut butter that was like organic, and it said no sugar added, and it just tastes like peanut water. I don't know. It's okay. I still love peanut butter, so I'll still eat it. Put some jelly in it or something. Uh, grape jelly, some of that good grape that for that purple that perp jelly shit that stank. Let's go to the news here. Do. I forgot today was May the 4th. You know, May the 4th be with you. Ha 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 ha. That never gets old. Ha ha ha. I love Star Wars. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. Never have. I just recently watched that first Star Wars that isn't the first one, but it's like the first one that was put out or whatever. And it was okay. I'm not never really cared to watch Star Wars. Not a big fan of it. Never cared to. Still not really excited to watch any of them. But May the 4th. It sounds like May the Fourth. Um, but here's some news here. Star Wars actor Mark Hamill drops by the White House for a visit with Joe-Bi-Wan Kenobi. That's what happened. He came to visit Joe Biden, and I know he's all about Joe Biden. I always see him on Twitter hating the shit out of Trump and loving Joe Biden. And Hamill said Biden told him to call him Joe, to which Hamill offered an alternative. Can I call you Joe-Bi-Wan Kenobi? He liked that, said Hamill. Um, I don't know, man. Like, I don't care if, you like whoever or endorse whoever, like, but this is like too much. This is like, oh man, we really need to bring in all the random people to push Biden because he's losing. Let's bring in Taylor Swift. Let's bring in Mark Hamill. Let's bring in some other random guy. And not that Trump doesn't do that shit too, but that's him. Like he's just a fucking heel. He could do that shit. He can make himself look like an asshole. And here's Biden who's trying to be the baby face, who looks like a deteriorating man, like he's just falling apart, like he needs to eat human flesh to make himself a whole again, like some sort of humanoid zombie, or a reptilian creature, Bohemian Grove. But I don't know. Mark Hamill, I'm just like done with celebrities trying to push their like political agendas. And that's why I just don't vote. Like I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like they're both shit. Like Joe Biden is shit. Trump, like I said, he's like the lesser of two evils, but he's still doing weird, like crazy shit. I feel like we'd be at less of a war if he were there. At least I'd know like what he's doing, like I've said. And I think he's just more fun of a president. Like he's wackier. Joe Biden's just boring, falling asleep all the time. At least when Trump falls asleep, he farts a little, so that's pretty funny. But I don't know. I just I'm done with like people trying to tell me how to vote, and then you know, I just get tired of everything. Elections is just it's all fraud, you know. Votes don't matter. It's all about the electoral college, and that's all a sham too. But whatever. Again, I don't mean to get too political because it's May the 4th. Ha, 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 ha. That's funny. Ha, ha, the force. Ha, ha. But whatever. He can do whatever he wants because he's a grown man who loves another man a lot. So another old man. At least be in like be into a hot chick. That's why I'd rather have a hot chick president, or at least a good-looking dude of a president. If it were The Rock, at least you get wet over that. You know, all the fucking chickens he eats a day. Well, the 5%. Um, Moving on here on the news, gas stove emissions increasing childhood asthma rates, adult deaths. A Stanford study shows. And I don't know about studies anymore from colleges now that these Ivy League colleges were hosting these dumbass protesters that don't know anything about anything. So yeah, I don't know about universities and their studies, but I know like this sounds sort of like a leftist sort of thing trying to say, oh, gas is bad for you, use electric when like gas is natural. Gas helps cook better and is cheaper, but you want us to be all electric and you know what I mean? It just sounds like a food pyramid scheme type shit where oh, eat more grains, they're good for you, or eggs are bad for you, but we have too many, now they're good for you. But we don't have enough, now they're bad for you. But studies show, and it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. I don't know. What their studies need to do is figure out how to cure asthma instead of figure out what gives you asthma. Like, well, we know what kills you. Okay, can you find a way to stop it from killing you? No, we could find other ways that it is able to kill you with. Oh, but you can't tell me how to, this makes you fat. This makes you fat. Okay, well, help me get skinny. Well, we could help you. Get. Well, this gets you fatter. Yeah, we already know what causes issues. Tell me how to solve them instead of giving me more, oh, well, this is what causes this issue. No, tell me how to solve the issue, not what causes it. But whatever, that's science for you, right? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a fat person. I'm just a man still learning how to fall. Um, Continuing with science, I guess. A zebra remains on the loose in Washington state as officials close trailheads to keep people away. A zebra that escaped from a trailer east of Seattle last weekend remained on the lam Friday as authorities closed off trailheads at a nature area in hopes of keeping people away and easing her capture. You would think someone would notice a black and white fucking horse going around, unless somebody painted it brown or something, or like something wacky like that happened. Like it went into a paint factory and brown paint fell on it, and now it's painted like brown, and now it's blending in with the horses like some sort of cartoon, But a zebra sounds like it would not camouflage well in the Washington state forest. I don't know. I feel like this would be an easier thing instead of still remaining on the lamb or on the trail, the horse, whatever you want to say. But I mean, dude, it's a zebra. Like, I guess it's conflicting because it's black and white, so the cops don't know what to do with it, either to shoot it or arrest it. Ha ha ha! May the 4th. Ha ha ha! It's funny. Ha ha! He did a racist zebra joke. Ha ha ha! May the 4th. Um, nah, but the zebra looks cool. Like, I haven't seen a lot of pictures of zebras recently. They look pretty cool. Like a donkey and a like in the middle of a donkey and a horse, but then with its cool colors. Like, I wonder what a horse would like say if it was around a zebra. Like, would it trip out? Like, holy shit, I'm freaking out. Uh, but then again, like a donkeys are pretty cool too, even though they get bad raps. They do a lot. They're literally like the workhorse, like a mule. Like they do a lot. Donkeys. You shouldn't underestimate them. They're like the Mexicans of the fucking so what were they? Oh my god, I can't think of the word. The horses, the equestria, the equestrian family. The donkeys are the Mexicans of the equestrians. No, I'm trying to think of My Little Pony shit now. Uh, I like My Little Pony though. It's good. I miss watching it with my niece. Um, moving on to our last bit of news here. Incredibly rare dye that was once worth more than gold found in UK. Archaeologists working in England found a mysterious lump of a purple substance that in Roman times would have been worth more than gold. Okay, so it's not really worth anything anymore. I don't know if you look at the picture here. It's the Tyrian purple pigment, and it's a really pretty purple. It's like the purple I have on my I'm not wearing my shirt today, my That's All Funny shirt, but it's a purple I like. I'm into purple, very royal color. Um I've always hated how uh people try to make purple more of a feminine color than a masculine color when I think it's definitely more masculine than feminine. But then it could be unisex. Like you could have a girl wear purple, a boy wear purple. It's not like blue where it's like, oh, that's for boys, obviously. It's not like pink, oh, that's for girls, obviously, right? And especially in a world nowadays where the rainbow's fucking being used as a terroristic flag. Purple is, I think, a royal color, and I've always enjoyed the color purple. Not the movie, not the book, not the Oprah musical or whatever. I mean the color purple, and I just think it. I don't know. It's a very good color that I think people should use more, wear more, do more with, and not be labeled feminine, like some people might label it, or might be used as like I said, a terroristic threat of a color. But who knows, right? What do I know? I'm I don't know. I just hate everything, right? But purple, I do love purple. I do. But what do you think about zebras? What do you think about gas stoves? What do you think about Star Wars May the 4th? Huh, 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 huh. You remember that joke that I did earlier 10 minutes ago? That was pretty funny, right? Huh, 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 huh. Nah, but that's all funny, guys. So, thank you for listening to the podcast. It's been William from Podcast World Research. That's all funny. I do a podcast with Buddy Abe called That's All Kayfabe. Put out every Mondays where we talk about wrestling. That's under That's All Kayfabe. You can find it anywhere podcast available. Just search That's All Kayfabe. If you want to see video versions of this podcast, that podcast, other stuff I do, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. We got video versions of this and that. I also do a live version of a show called Tits and Areolas with the Wonderful Mint Salad, where we talk about a movie, we play a little game. It's fun. She's beautiful. I'm fat. It works out. Check that out live on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you want to help support the show, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. It's got bonuses there, deleted episodes, early episodes, ad-free episodes, etc., etc. Or if you want to check me out on my socials, at Lorenzo Ariola on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to get any art commissioned from the show, who does all the art, check out at Retro Horror Inc. on Twitter and Instagram. Does all the art for the show, the Bret Hart of Graphic Art. I want to thank you for listening. Thank you to my subscribers, my Patreon members, everyone. Like and subscribe, share. Thank you very much. Take care.